Hello everyone. I've just gotten back to Unity a couple of months ago, just as a hobby. After a long hiatus, I haven't really used this since 2012-ish, 13 maybe. Um, so, in order to shake off the rust, I decided to create my own character controller, and I've done it in the style of the Division 2. The control works just like, I'm a big fan of Division 2, so the controller works like you would expect from Division 2. Walks to the right, faces forward automatically, walks to the left, face forward, can go backwards. Um, and so once I did that, I thought, hey, one of the things I love about Division 2 is its cover system. So I went about, creating my own cover system in order to shake off, some of the rust. So here I have some props set up to test, and as you can see here, I'm at half height cover, so he ducks down all the way, and I'm holding down the right arrow, and just like in Division 2, he does not turn around, does not turn, there's nothing to turn onto. And here, I have a mix of both high cover and low cover, and the character knows to automatically stand up or to crouch down. And as he goes around the corner, he crouches down automatically, as you can see here, and stands up automatically. It's able to detect that on its own. There's a little indicator that I've just started to add because I want to add the capability in Division 2 where you hold down the space bar and the character will run towards that cover and go into cover. So that's next on the menu. But I don't have that yet. I just have the indicator there. So then I have all these props over here to test, different angles and so forth to see if my detection logic is working as my cover logic is working as it should. And so here I'm just holding down the left mouse button, and it's, seems to work the way I would expect. I have to polish it up a bit because there's some areas where it looks like it snaps, and so I have to add, just smooth that out, smooth that animation, add some little animation there, or just, blend it in, make it so that it's not so snappy. Um, Also, so I have some curved surfaces here. You don't really see that much in Division 2, but they do have it, and so I have that support as well. Um, Also, in Division 2, this is something that I've looked at, some of the cover systems that people have made in Unity, and I've noticed that they have it working from this perspective, right? But when you go here, for example, up and down, right now I'm pressing up arrow key and down arrow key. Okay, I'm not using left and right. Here I use left and right, but here I don't use left and right because of my perspective. And this is something I don't see in a lot of you know, the cover systems that some people have implemented. And this is as you would expect. From your perspective, you want to be able to go up and down. And from behind, you should be able to go left and right, which is what I'm doing, left and right. So, so I've done this. This is pretty faithful to Division 2. And as well as the cornering. When you turn around a corner, you see the camera angle shifts. It turns with you a bit, right? Now, this only happens during cornering. It does not happen if I am on a curved surface. So for example here, if I'm not going to move my mouse at all to compensate for the curve, I'm just going to press hold and right, and you automatically just walk off. This is just like in Division 2, where for example, in Division 2, if I take cover here, right, I'm going left and right, but if I go here, I can go up and down, but if I go left, what do you think is going to happen? He's just going to walk away. And that's what, you do in the Division, right? You're from any perspective, if you're off more than, so for example, here, I can tilt my camera like this, and it will respect the left and right and go accordingly, even though it's angled. right? So here I'm pressing left to right, still going, it's still adhering to the wall. But once my angle becomes more than a certain angle, he'll just walk off, right? He'll detach, which is, makes sense, right? If I'm here, let's say at this angle, and I'm going left at this point instead of up, then I really want to move away. That's in my mind, that's intuitive. That's what I wanted to do, and that's working just like in Division 2. Now, here on the mesh surface, because it's curved, if I keep going to the right, at some point I'm going to automatically detach because I'm not keeping my angle, my perspective within a certain range for it to keep going, right? At some point after pressing left, I mean it's right, I can't expect to keep pressing right and at this perspective and expect to keep walking along, this cover. It just doesn't make sense, right? So if I want to, I have to adjust my my camera angle with my mouse. So that's what I do here. So I'm going to the right, but I'm also adjusting my mouse angle a bit in order to stay along that wall. Because once I go like this and I press right, I am detaching, right? So yeah, so this is my cover system. This is very faithful to what the Division 2 cover system is like. And next on the menu is, I'm currently working on the navmesh and making that work so that you're able to just run to cover by pressing and holding down the space bar, have it automatically run, and then get into cover. So that's next on the list. All right, thanks guys.